Hey guys, Crypto Sunday, although this is Saturday night. So, been a green week, up 16,000 despite a fair amount of sort of rough news coming out. Let's have a quick look. So, more sort of Celsius and sort of liquidation issues. Tether said that they had a loan to Celsius, which they have liquidated. It says they've caused Tether minimum sort of impact, but yeah, they've liquidated that without harming the Bitcoin price too much. They sort of can time it, spread out the sales and that sort of thing. So sort of Celsius potentially getting a little bit less risky. But they have also they've sort of paid off some of their loans and have now sent $500 million of wrapped Bitcoin to FTX. So not quite sure what they're planning to do with it. There's sort of talks that they could be wanting to trade it for ordinary Bitcoin, but could potentially be just wanting to dump it on the market, and that would cause sort of a fair bit of sell pressure. So be interesting to see what they do in the next sort of few days or the next week. And then you've also got a rather bigger bit of news. So this has been rumbling on for a little while. The Mt. Gox hack from 2013. I think they had 800,000 Bitcoin stolen, and sort of 150,000 has been recovered in total. And they're now looking to sort of give that back to holders, whether they want cash or the Bitcoin, or I think they've got some Bitcoin cash as well from the fork. So yeah, depends what people want. If they ask for it in cash, then obviously that'll mean them liquidating the Bitcoin. If they want it in Bitcoin to keep, then fair enough. But of course it was a lot less money back then, even though it was sort of 800,000 Bitcoin at sort of $500 maybe, and it's now sort of a lot less, but at $20,000. So people that get it back may just want the cash after all this time, because they will be quite wealthy. So yeah, this, as I say, has been rumbling along a little while, but could be potentially happening soon, preparing to make repayments. So we'll see. Could get another leg down if there's some forced selling, but all of this really is just sort of price action from various parties, not an issue with the network itself. So I will see that as positive. Reduction in price with no sort of real detriment to the network. So wonder if that is what Fidelity are thinking. So their director of global macro thinks Bitcoin is now cheap, but Ethereum could be even cheaper and close to a bottom. Been sort of hit a little harder. So yeah, they Fidelity, sort of one of the more bullish big sort of financial institutions on crypto at the moment. Sort of wrote papers and bits last year on it, and yeah, sort of saying that they think we could be getting towards a bottom. So that's interesting. We'll see sort of how their thoughts play out. Yeah, he's sort of measuring the sort of price against the network adoption, sort of comparing it to the internet adoption and comparing it to sort of mobile phone adoption, and sort of saying it's at a reasonable point here. So we'll see. But yeah, having a look at the sort of individual coins. So Bitcoin up 13% on the week. Not too bad. Ethereum up 15. Cardano sort of not really moved as much, 6%. Solana nearly 17. I am sort of looking still to add to this, but sort of seems a little bit sort of less enthusiastic too when it was sort of down at £21 before. So as I say, maybe wait for some of this stuff to play out, maybe the Mt. Gox hack and that sort of thing. Maybe we'll get a leg down back to those sort of levels. Power ledger up 10%, not too bad. Chain link only up 5.5%. Another one I would be looking to add to. XRP 10.6%. Kronos 11%. Basic attention token 6%. Internet computer 34%. So that's done quite well. That had been sort of lagging behind a little. Not seeing any huge news from them, but we'll have a look. And yeah, Audius 7.5%, so not moving a huge amount. But yeah, I can't imagine we're out of the woods yet. It's just a probably a little bear market rally, and sort of potentially close to finding a bottom. But I expect we've got a little bit further down to go. Interest rate hike at the end of the month for the Fed, probably going to be 0.75%. So the reality of that hitting will probably make people go a little bit more risk off again. So still timing my my buy. Not quite got in yet, but hopefully soon. So leave your thoughts in comments below, and like and subscribe. See you soon.